So I've been staring at this for a while. Yeah, this is a big part of the game for me. This is what I spend a lot of time doing, just kind of looking at stuff. You gotta take your time, you know, take in all the details, all the nuance of the area, every little bit, and just absorb it, think about it, ponder it. Really dig deep. Think. And be sure about what you want to do. You know, and sometimes just let it happen. For instance, I've been staring at this for so long. I think I've taken inspiration. Well, let's just say I've taken inspiration from myself, essentially. I placed these crates in this crafting bench here, just, you know, temporarily, just threw them down, just get them out of the way while I was building this area. Yeah, working on over here on the beet field. But I've been staring at this so long, I'm thinking, I kind of like how this flow is. I might take these out, of course, and kind of build up the cave here, so it kind of, you know, narrows in and kind of forces you through this little doorway right here. This little, it'll be a little tiny little passageway, and then it'll open back up as soon as you come through. I think that would be pretty neat. And then this will come down here, and I think we'll start our next field, just down here somewhere. And I'll think about how to do that, because there's a couple of things we got to consider, you guys. Couple of things. One, if you saw while I was building the beet field in that episode, I actually punched a hole through the wall right here while I was digging this field out that poked out like right about here somewhere. So that tunnel is pretty close to this wall, so I'm gonna have to check a bunch with my coordinates and see how close we are and where we're at. And yeah. Oh my gosh, what? Give this a shot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is my favorite thing. My new favorite thing. The trident. Oh, it's so great. Anyway, I want to see how close I am to all these, you know, blocks over here. I don't want to poke through into the cavern, and I want to leave a pretty good space, right? I don't want to be like razor thin over here, so I can't dig any of these blocks and change anything over here, really. So we got to check that out. But one other thing we got to check out is how close this staircase is. Right? Our tunnel's right down this way, and it's going to wrap down through here, which might intersect with this staircase, which wouldn't be good. And I mean, I guess this staircase wasn't going to stay here anyway, so we could take it out. But, you know, at the moment, it's my only way down to the mines, and gotta mine, you know what I'm saying? And I should maybe check this out, because I've had some mobs spawn over there. I can hear some lava. I think it might be, you know, one of those caves where you just gotta dig a little bit to... Oop, can't see them. You just gotta dig a little bit to get over there. Or maybe this way. But we'll have to check all that stuff out and see how much space we have, essentially, to dig. And then we're going to get started on some building today. Alright, I think I've shaped up the cave pretty nicely here, how I want it. I've walked through it a couple of times, just getting the feel for it. But I'll probably have to walk through it quite a few more times to understand exactly what I'm doing here, and what the plan is. I don't know if I want to bring the grass down this way. I think I'm going to work in a couple of these kind of like support structure type things that Dang it. The double talk. Alright, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, the structures. Of course, build stuff like this all along the way. That's the plan. Kind of keep the vibe consistent, have these supports all throughout. And I think it just gives it a little bit of life, breaks up the color a little bit, brings the browns, the wood color down into the caves. And it just, lets you sprinkle a little flavor around. So I think I'm gonna, walk through here a couple hundred more times and figure out where I'm gonna put stuff like that, how this is gonna flow. I wanna, kind of keep this more gradual, even it out. Do I wanna just chop this out, put it like a retention wall, maybe do like a staircase that goes down? It could be cool. A lot of things to think about. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna show you what I did so far. Okay. But before we go back there, I gotta talk to you guys about something. Oh, I have made a discovery. I have realized my eyes have been opened. Roots, my friends. Yes, I realized I was missing something, and this was what it was. This and dripstone. I need to get my hands on some good dripstone. But I grabbed a couple pieces from the Wandering Trader a while back, and I haven't been able to find any dripstone out in the world. It's been ridiculous. But I'll have to get out and do a little more exploration, get some dripstone. But I realized I didn't have any roots, and I needed to farm a bunch of roots. So I threw together this quick little farm real quick. It's temporary, of course. We're tearing this down in the future, but I needed my roots. So I threw this together, started farming some roots, and pretty much turned all my bone meal into roots. And it really has. I mean, just brought some extra life into the place. I think this is one of those pieces of dripstone I got from a Wandering Trader. But I need more. The roots, I mean, they just bring that extra little bit of color, of life, of interest. Look how it peeks out behind the vines back there. Beautiful. Oh, similar to this flower. I love that kind of stuff. When you get the depth there, and it's like, oh, there's a little bit of pink sticking out. It's great. The other great thing about roots is this right here. This is a perfect example. These three guys. Look, this vine and this root are on the same level here, right? But it's a little bit different of a length. It's like the half slab of vegetation, underblock vegetation, or whatever you want to call it. But look, it makes this staggered effect, even though these are placed, on the same level. It's great. It adds an extra little layer of depth, dynamicism, dynamics. It adds a little bit of dynamics. It makes your builds more dynamic. Anyway, let's head down this way and check it out, because I think this turned out amazing, and it's a little overgrown. I know, it's a little crazy. I don't know how I feel about these vines like this. Part of me loves it because it's like all overgrown and hidden, and you kind of just like peek your head through and like, whoa, what's back here? Part of me loves it, right? Imagining in my head kind of like pushing some vegetation out of the way to find this little nook that tucked away in the back of a cave sounds awesome. No? Yes. But I don't know. It might be a bit much, right? We could trim that back, figure out how to control those vines a little bit better. This might look a little nicer. I don't know. If you have an opinion, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll probably just let it go for forever until I decide until something clicks. Anyway, let's head down into the nook, because I think this turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It's just a tiny little, it makes you curious as to what's around the corner, and then you peek around the corner, and what is going on back here? Crazy, yeah? Yeah, nice and lush. I think this turned out sweet. Yeah, I think it's looking sweet, but is a build ever truly finished, my friends? I'm sure I'll be making a lot of adjustments along the way. You know, little things, little details, little touches. But anyway, you guys, I think that's gonna do it for this episode today. I hope you enjoyed it, because this is one of my favorite episodes that I've made so far. This is my favorite way to play the game. I just like to relax and build and really take my time, work out all the details. You know, I think I've said that a handful of times in this episode, that it's all about the details, but it's all about the details, you guys. I'll probably say that a lot in my series. Anyway, you guys, if you like the video, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already and you want to, feel free to subscribe. It's free. And most importantly, if you have an idea on what crop you think I should grow in this next farm area that I'm digging out right now, leave your suggestion down in the comments. I'd really love to hear what you guys think. But until next time, you guys, take it easy. Peace.